Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Obsidian Foxglove. Enjoy. And I'm back. You know, there are pillagers over there. I think they may be a bit late to the party. I mean, usually they appear a lot sooner than they did this time, which is strange. I don't know why they appeared so late. But anyway, as you can see, I tore down my dirt hut and I moved all of my items into my brand new home. The first floor is empty. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put down here. But you come to the second floor, you got my bed. And then over here, you got my crafting room. And up these stairs on the third floor is where I have all my storage. There's nothing up in my attic either, so no point in showing that off a second time. I want to live off of pumpkin pie, right? I want it to be my staple food. So to do that, I'm going to have to accomplish two things. One thing is going to be more difficult than the other. Pretty much, I want to find a chicken. That's the difficult thing. I want to find a chicken to bring over to my home. The other thing I need to do, the more achievable one at the moment, would be to make proper farms for my sugarcane, for each of my crops, you know. So, that being said, I am going to go on a hunt for a chicken. Oh wait, hold on. I need seeds first. Do I have any wheat seeds? I mean, I should. Better be safe than sorry, though. Alright, time to head into the forest. They should... Wait, hold on. What if I head into the oak forest? Animals have a much higher chance of spawning there than in cold biomes, so maybe I'll be able to find a chicken. Yeah, there are leftover logs here. I had to cut down a bunch of timber for my storage room. Don't mind it. I really need a chicken. That's a sheep, which... Oh, two sheep. They would be good to take home with me, but they're not my target, so ignoring them. I wonder why I ran into sheep before chickens, because usually chickens, like, mass produce in these forest biomes. I don't know, for me they seem to be the most common animal you can see here, so that's the whole reason I headed in here in the first place. But this oak forest is incredibly small compared to all the spruce forests around it. Is that a desert or a beach? I think it's a beach and not a biome I'm looking for. Alright, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find any chickens in this oak forest. That's rather unfortunate because I'm a bit of a ways from my home at this point. So traveling with a chicken or two following me is going to be a huge pain, and I'm more likely than not to lose them. So fun. Come out wherever you are, chickens. Come out. I swear I'm not looking for you to turn you into KFC. I mean, that could wait until later. I just want your eggs. And that shouldn't be too bad, right? I mean, most of your eggs don't get fertilized anyway, so what's the harm in me swiping a few? Man. How do you convince a chicken to follow you? Do you just go bok in front? Chicken! Two chickens! And they're the gray ones. Or the blue ones. These are the... Where did that third chicken come from? Oh, there's a fourth one. Alright, I only need one or two, but, you know, if three of them's gonna follow me, all the better. You know what? Why don't I snag the attention of this fourth as well? I should be able to get two baby chicks from these four guys. Guys and gals. Guys, gals, and whatever. You know, they don't really have set genders, do they? Which is strange because they don't reproduce asexually. They reproduce heterosexual. That's not the proper term, is it? They produce with a partner. Reproduce with a partner. I don't know what that's called. I know asexual reproduction is when, like, a cell splits in two and creates a new cell. Pretty much creates a new being out of a single being. That's asexual reproduction. You know, I don't really know, and I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not a biologist or a doctor. I am heading the right way back home, aren't I? I hope so. Otherwise... Oh, yep, I see my roof over there. Come on, I'm gonna lead you all to salvation. Salvation for me, not you, because... once you get back to my home, I'm gonna be set up with pumpkin pie for life. I will need to figure out the growth patterns of pumpkins, though. I never really grew pumpkins in Minecraft because they're so weird. Their mechanics are strange, right? Because they require a free empty air block to appear, but they don't appear in one block. They appear in like some sort of grid, I think. I'll have to look into that. All right, all 4 of my blue chickens have made it to my home safely. I didn't really think this through. I should have probably built them a pen first, or a chicken coop. You know what? I usually just build pens for animals, but I think this time I will actually build a chicken coop. I've never done it before. I have a design in my mind already, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm gonna have to gather more wood. Okay, well, I guess it's time for me to do some more resource gathering. Oh my god, this series is just starting. This is only the 2nd episode and I already have to cut down a bunch of more trees. I swear, I do resource gathering every episode and it's such a pain in the ass. Okay. I will jump straight to the point when I have a good amount of wood that I can then turn into fences and potentially slabs for the chicken coop. Since I have the resources now, I am going to get started on that chicken pen. Of course, the first thing I'm going to build is the chicken coop I've been talking about. Chicken coop. I don't know why I pronounced that as coo, but the chicken coop I've been talking about. Now, where do I want to put the chickens? I think right here would be a pretty good place. Right. So the chicken coop. How do I want to do this? Let's do 1, 2, and then take this back to here. 1, 2, 3, and do the same right here. 1, 2, 3. This is my first time building anything like a chicken coop. I don't know if I said that already. Pretty sure I might have. So this is going to look a bit funky, maybe. Chickens are only 1 block tall, correct? So they should be able to get in here and take it up 1 more layer, and there we go. Hold on, let me pick up my water so it doesn't make a mess. Right here, staircase. I don't know, like this maybe, and then there we go. That's the roof. Oh, this has got to be the ugliest chicken coop building whatever I've ever seen. How do I rectify this? How do I fix it? I don't know if I can. Well, first of all, let's try putting in a back to it. There we go. And then slabs. Oh, okay. So I think baby chickens can fit under there. So what I'm gonna do is, my firefly bush broke. Anyway, what I'm going to do is go back to my wood chest, my wood crafted building blocks, and these chickens keep leaving eggs in here. Oh, look at that, baby chicken. All right, so I'm gonna go to my wood crafted chest and grab out the trap doors, right? Because I believe those were 2 staircases I used as the back. And so this will function as a sort of locked flap to prevent the baby chickens from escaping. Is it night or just snowing or both? Well, I mean, of course it's obviously snowing, but is it night? I think it is. Yeah, the sky's a bit too gray. So this is gonna be my chicken's home right here. I'm gonna have to go inside and sleep off this poor weather. My chickens, I have come to cuddle with you because you all look so very soft. I imagine you're quite warm. Once you all perish, I'm gonna stuff my pillows with your feathers. That sounds cozy. I'm joking. I won't take your precious feathers. Maybe. I will, however, turn you into KFC. Alright, so time to continue building the greater pen. I don't want mobs to be able to hop the fence and trespass, so I'm gonna break out this area a bit to prevent mobs from, I don't know, abusing pathing mechanics to get atop my fences. And there we go. And do this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix this land a bit right here so the entire pen can be on the same level, right? And then wrap this around. Yep. And there we go. I mean, the pen's not finished, but I got the basic shape down. I don't want it to be a normal rectangle or square, so this is the best option. Hold on, let me break this fence and then take this one out a bit more. And there we go. Gotta add in a bunch of this unevenness. And voila! This is my chicken coop. And right here is where the fence gates are going to be. This is where the entrance is. Break these blocks out a bit more to create more leeway for the entrance so my chickens don't get stuck when I bring them out here. And yeah, do I have torches? Yes, I do. First, let me mark the entrance by putting these two fences here. And now I can light them up. You go there. Ooh, you here, there, and yeah, that's all the lighting it's gonna get. Putting torches anywhere else would look too out of place for me. So now it's time for me to lure my chickens over here, and then I could get started on all of the different farms I need to make. I have the resources now, a bunch of wood and a bunch of dirt. So now I could get started on my farms, my carrot, potato, and wheat farms. Now that I'm thinking about it, where did I even get carrots and potato? Oh wait, it was from the pillager's tower, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. So I have 3 normal farms to build, right? And then I have the sugarcane and pumpkin farms to establish as well. Sugarcane shouldn't be too difficult. I understand how those work. Pumpkins are an entirely different beast that I have no comprehension of whatsoever. So I'm gonna clear out this spot right here, and this is where I'm gonna put my 3 foundational crops, my carrots, wheat, and potatoes. That's where that's what I'm gonna put here, and those are my foundational crops. And then after I have those farms built, I can figure out where to place my sugarcane and pumpkins and think of a design for them as well, because I need a lot of paper for enchanting setups and books, and I need pumpkins if my staple food is going to be pumpkin pie. So those are arguably the most important farms, because for the pumpkin pie I also need sugar. So thinking about it that way, my sugarcane farm is probably gonna have to be my largest farm out of them all, which is fine for me, because what I'm going to be doing with the foundational crops is the village farm designs, right? You know, the 7 by 9 farms. I think those are the proper dimensions. Those are the designs I'm going to go with for my foundational farms, because I won't be eating very much of those. They're more for collection purposes. I don't know. I guess I could use carrots to breed villagers and make golden carrots further down the line. But what about potatoes? Do villagers eat potatoes? I've completely forgotten. Well, only time can tell. I mean, I probably won't be getting villagers for a long while from here. And so now it's time to get started on the farm, since I have the area cleared out. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then add 1 more. And those are the dimensions of what my farm's going to be. In fact, this is actually smaller than I thought. I'm going to be able to fit all of my foundational crops here without too much issue. Actually, there's not going to be any issue at all. I am going to fill this place out now, and then I will build the other 2 farms as well. The water and the plowing can wait until all of them are complete, though. All of the farms are built now. Well, all of the foundational farms. And I must say, there was far more space up here than I first realized, because I was able to put all of these farms in a straight line, right? which gives me all of this extra space here for the pumpkins and sugarcane. Anyway, so I now need to fill this up with water. Oh, there's the ice that I broke because for some reason my water bucket was empty. Don't know when that happened, but it did. And now, boom, infinite water source. Ain't it nice to have water up here? And as much as I want to put the fences in this channel, in these channels, sorry, my bad. First I need to fill them out with water because I don't think you can make an infinite water source that has fences in it, because then you would simply be taking a waterlogged water source. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Anyway, these fences aren't only for aesthetic purposes, but they will also prevent the water turning into ice because this is a cold biome. And boom, all the water is separated into different reservoirs for the crops, different tanks. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, and since these farms are done, let me place a fence here, 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 pretty much on all these edges and the center blocks, because these are where torches are going to be, because crops depend on the light level around them to grow. And so having torches here not only prevents mobs from spawning on my farm because of the wood, but it also makes it where my crops will grow even through the night. This is my pumpkin farm. So I looked into it as I said I would, and pumpkins grow on any sort of dirt block. So like mycelium, dirt, grass, farmland, as long as that block has an air block on top of it. And I was wrong in saying that pumpkins grow in a sort of crosshair pattern, you know, one right here, 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 here. But instead, they grow on adjacent blocks. And in this case, I believe by adjacent, it means whichever way the crop vine points. So I believe the pumpkins should grow to be on this row of dirt right here. Let me finish planting my carrots. I didn't get 3 from that, so now there's a single carrot missing from my farm and it's bothering me. And so the next thing for me to build would be the sugarcane farm, which is, it's gonna stand out from the rest of the farm, I believe, because of how sugarcane grows. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Okay, and then count to 9 from here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And this space right here shall be my sugarcane. So like row of dirt here, water, dirt, water, dirt. So then I do this, and then all that would be left for me is to do with my sugarcane farm would be to light it up, place in the dirt, and place the water as well. Oh, and I have learned that as long as this row of water right here are all source blocks, you can in fact unwaterlog a fence and get a new source block. So that's great. I don't have to run back and forth to the river as I have been doing previously. So I'll continue my sugarcane farm, but only once it's day once more, because I don't want to get shot to death by a stray. Alright, so I got all my farms built. You got my foundational farms, my wheat, my potatoes, my carrots, and then you have my more unique and specialized farms, my pumpkins right here. None have grown all the way yet. And then my sugarcane right here. That's all the farms I needed to build. Now all the... Why did it sound like a block broke? What happened here? That's so weird. Why did the pumpkin break? Whatever. I still have to fill out my farms. These are potatoes. I don't think I've harvested a fully grown potato plant from this farm yet. And then over here, there's my wheat. Haven't harvested any wheat from here either. I have, however, harvested carrots from my carrot farm, so I know this is alive and well. Now I just gotta wait because I plan on ending this episode making a pumpkin pie and eating it. All of my farms are now filled out. My carrots, my potatoes, my wheat, and so that means it's time to collect the necessary ingredients for my first pumpkin pie. First, a pumpkin. Second, fresh sugar straight out of the cane. And the last thing is an egg from a blue chicken. Now, my chicken should have laid, tons of eggs by now. There's 2, 3 of them. I only need 1, so hatch those 2. Wow, what are the odds to get back-to-back baby chicks? And now, with everything in my grass, it is time to make my pumpkin pie. I just need to get to my kitchen first. Second floor, crafting room. And then like this, it goes sugar, egg, single pumpkin, and I got my first pumpkin pie. With my pumpkin pie in hand, it is now time to end this video. And luckily for me, I actually completed this one in the span of a day. The last episode I recorded and uploaded of this series, of my new hardcore series, was recorded over a course of 3 days because of all the work that had to go into it. But here I am finishing this episode in 1 day. With that being said, have a good night, a good day, a good afternoon, or a good whatever it is for you. Whether it's dusk or dawn. Goodbye, everybody. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment to boost it in the algorithm. And if you vibe with my content and want to see more, subscribe.